I thought that my voice was bigger and a lot of my words carried a lot more weight. I was able to be involved in more things during grade level PLCs. People would actually stop and listen to what I had to say. And I don't know that happened before I was RTOY, or maybe I didn't realize that it was happening before I was an RTOY. It's like I was always chosen to be a part of the building turnaround network, and even when I tried to leave, they pulled me back in. When I was a part of the district turnaround network team, when I was a part of the EL training and conference and was a conference goer. So all of those different kinds of things. And when I make a suggestion, it's like people want to be a part of the group that I'm a part of.
So when looking at how my classroom or school climate and culture changed after my year as an RTOY, I would say my school climate and culture changed more than my classroom. I was able to utilize the training and the knowledge that was given through MDE and through all of those small meetings that we did every month and implement that into my own school. So my school became, and my colleagues became, more inclusive and more equitable in their work through the learning and work we did as the Michigan Teacher Leadership Advisory Council.
Hi, I'm Heather French, Region 1 Teacher of the Year for 21-22. What was different about my climate or culture in my classroom after I was an RTOY? If I'm being completely honest, being an RTOY and being exposed to so many other school climates and problems that other teachers were facing with their students, I realized how easy I had it. It was kind of eye-opening. Being in the UP, Region 1 is the whole UP. Being in the UP, I feel like we're really set apart from everybody else. And, you know, I don't get to talk with other educators like I had the opportunity with the RTOYs, so that was amazing.
Hello, my name is Janine Scott, and I am the 2020-2021 Region 10 Teacher of the Year for Detroit, Michigan. I teach in Detroit Public Schools Community District. I am an 11th grade math teacher. Well, the main thing that was different after my year as an RTOY was me. Kind of outside of everything was online when I was RTOY, so we did everything online, and I still have yet to even meet all of my RTOY cohort in person. The main thing that was different was me. I got the opportunity to do so many different things and hear so many different perspectives from people all around the state that there was a fundamental change in my teaching style as far as relating to students. And I'm that teacher who always relates to students anyway. But I was able to relate to students in a different way, knowing that I'm not an anomaly, I'm not alone, that my kids are regular kids just like everybody else is, and that they need some help and some attention. And then, of course, we were back in person, and that was scary in and of itself because we had been off for the whole year.
I was able to do a little faux internship with MobyMax, which is an educational software company, and they didn't pay me, but they purchased things off of my Amazon wish list, which was huge and amazing. So we will be forging our own jewelry next year because that was something I got off my wish list.
So after my year as RTOY Region 2, I was able to attend numerous different conferences and work with colleagues or colleges, on their accreditation programs with their student teachers, and even working with MDE on the certification test for ELA, which was awesome. I also worked really hard to receive my master's degree, And additionally, I was able to utilize my role and my learning and my knowledge to get a new job at the end of this school year. Definitely make sure you put your RTOY on your resume.
So the one opportunity or couple of opportunities that I've wanted to seek out, but just haven't found the time to reach out and do those things, were to be a part of the Gerstacker Fellowship. Always got information about it. I think a lot of times I get it too late or think about it too late. But that being a part of the Gerstacker Leadership Fellowship at Saginaw Valley State University. And then the other thing that I really want to do is become board certified, but I just, again, haven't had that time to do it. So this summer is that time. Our library board membership and reaching out to some of the friends that friendships or relationships we formed at the MDE, and being a part of some of those boards. So yeah, a lot of wishes, but things that I plan on acting on this summer. And also, in addition to those opportunities that I talked about in the last video, I had the opportunity to host my first student teacher this school year. It was definitely an eye-opening experience. And I don't know that I didn't know that I would be able to let go of my class for that long so that the student teacher could get the knowledge and information to be great in what she was going to do. But I did. I did. And would look forward to the opportunity.
I've done a couple media spots. I worked with Michigan Department of Education. I've worked with PBS. I actually had a podcast spot with Mitch Albom and with a couple other educational organizations. The biggest thing that I've done, or at least one of the things that I'm really proud of, is that when I did my Region 10 presentation at the board with both Owen and Leah, I put stereotype threat in because that's huge for me, the stereotype threat against our students. And so since I've been RTOY, I've been able to actually speak on stereotype threat at a math conference. So that's one of my big ones that I really am proud of.
Again, being completely honest, and for those of you that served with me, you know me, I am being the loud ass advocate from the UP saying we need some consistency in our teacher pay across the state. We need some consistency in our PD. And the state of affairs now, I just feel like someone has to be the bad guy, you know what I mean? And really, here's what's happening. Here's what's going on in our classrooms. Here's what's not okay. Here's how we need to change it. And people are afraid to do that. And I am not. I don't know if it's the fact that there's like 5 school days left, or it's 87 degrees outside, or that's why my hair looks like this. I'm so sorry. I just don't care what comes out of my mouth anymore at this point. So I'm just going to tell you like it is.
I've made contacts with our local legislators during March's Reading Month. So getting people in during March's Reading Month. I think I'm still struggling with how to get involved with those boards and I guess the state level work that needs to be done still. But locally, especially in our school district, actually only in our school district, working to still but organize or reorganize or update protocols and curriculum, especially curriculum materials, how we assess students, what counts as good data, especially around discipline. So yeah, so that's what I'm working on.
So in terms of local or state level work that I've been able to do since my year as Region 2 Teacher of the Year, I've been able to work with my district along with my ISD to provide different professional learning, to again provide some of those equitable and inclusive experiences, and reach out to people so my colleagues could get continued learning. Again, as I said previously, I worked with MDE to work on the ELA certification test for secondary educators. And then I was able to work with colleges and their student teachers at their student teacher orientation to kind of give any advice and answer any questions that our future educators had.
Well, I got to do a little bit of work on the statewide mentoring teachers initiative. And I also am on a policy board, which I really enjoy. I sit on a lot of different committees in Detroit Public Schools. They seek me out probably more than everybody else. I sit on a board for CPM, which is our textbook. But that was kind of before. I just get to do more with that.
Toys. I guess the biggest piece of advice that I have is to never discount how powerful your voice can be. Before I was in this position, or I guess won this space, it was I didn't know how much weight my voice actually carried. And so yeah, just know that your voice carries a whole lot of weight.
Finally, my advice for you RTOYs is utilize the MDE and the contacts you have made this year. Reach out to those colleges. It never hurts to put your name out there and ask, hey, what can I do? I still want to be involved. Please invite me back next year. Being able to speak with future educators was something that I loved, and I was able to continue to do that through my prior university. And as I said before, put this on your resume. Put it on your signature for your email. Be proud of this title. It is one that has a ton of honor, and you have worked hard this year and have given up a lot of your time and efforts and talents, and you deserve to be recognized for that. And when you put that on your resume, whether you're looking for a new job or looking to speak at a conference, that really does stand out. So I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope that this year was as memorable as it was when I was an RTOY.
The main piece of advice that I have for you all is just relish the fact that you had an opportunity to be a regional teacher of the year for the state of Michigan. Remember the experiences of all of your RTOYs that you were in a cohort with, and let those experiences help you become an even better teacher, an even better voice for our students. So I personally have decided to allow my RTOY experience to shape my future as an educator. When I retire from teaching, which is hopefully very soon, I want to still advocate for our kids in multiple ways, mostly by speaking, public speaking, but maybe even doing a little bit of policy work. And just by being an RTOY, I was afforded the opportunity to write blogs, to make videos, to be heard. And it offered me a perspective of my voice is important and that my voice can represent teachers. And so use the experiences that you've gained as an RTOY just to make your teaching life better, not just for your students, but for all students in the state of Michigan.
Enjoy every minute of it. Seriously, we formed a bond as a group that I could have never imagined. I would have never met these people otherwise. I would have never connected with them. You know, we have a group chat. We're still friends a year after our cohort. This is amazing. I'm so thankful. I love that I get to follow them on Facebook and continue to be a part of their lives. It's an absolute blessing. You're building your support system. And in this environment, like I have a 20-minute prep period, which I'm currently on right now, not doing any real work. Having a support system that you can lean on and, you know, text bad words to or bounce ideas off of is so incredibly important. And you've got that. That's amazing. So enjoy every minute of it. It's so fantastic. Be proud of your accomplishment, and please enjoy your summer vacation because, damn it, it is well deserved.